away by the tit. It's the clip for calling clicks. I'm all in, so I'm bound to trip. Flip my product like Mickey D's cheeseburgers. More like a waffle, how these fees get served. As I bend the block, yes, I beat the curve and pass broadcast. But the baby seems absurd. I'm the mission for that cheese on the first and third. I'm living that glove life like I'm six and bird. With young buck on the team, we gon' bleed them birds and lock down the whole city with that biggest Persian. B and C is the click I claim. There's the D's is the chick I aim. Way heavy when I spit that game. Have mommy taking me on shopping sprees when she dish that lame. Yeah.
Roses. Good morning. I'm Tarot King the Prophet, back with another Crown King Tarot presentation. About to do another 3 oracles reading for you guys. Yes, it is bright and early in the morning, and I am about to knock this out. Alright, so I start all these out with a card from a Damon Tarot deck. This is the deck that I use to do my fortune cookie for my roses. Shuffle these guys up and see. And flip face down. I ain't gonna really run with it. Flip face down. All right, let's see. Aribisel. Y'all know I just came up with some shit when I just said his name. I didn't know what the hell. Ribsil? Ribisel? I don't know what dog name is. Ribesal. Beware of excluding emotions for the pursuit of logic or genius. Take care not to invest so much in learning as to become cruel and unfeeling. Beware of excluding emotions for the pursuit of logic or genius. Take care not to invest so much in learning as to become cruel and unfeeling. Beware of excluding emotions. Yeah, that sounds very Capricornic in lessonry. For real, because we will exclude our emotions for the logic in the situation. It's just like, forget how I feel about things. I just want to do this, because it makes sense, or I won't do this because it makes sense. But sometimes it's about your emotions as well, so your heart, rather than just your mind, your ego, So this would be like cancerous in opinion and a lesson for Capricorn in it. Take care not to invest so much in learning as to become cruel and unfeeling. It's teaching as well. You don't have to be the one learning. You could be teaching a lesson or learning. You know what I mean? So invested in just making someone know where you stand, or making it, it's just really about being cruel, to take while taking a position, while holding a position on something. We're gonna move on to the Moonology Oracle deck and see what that brings to us. Emotions are running high. Super moon. Emotions are running high with the super moon. Get that every now and then. 11 is the number. 11. Alright. Emotions are running high. Super moon. Okay, this card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationships, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up. But you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There goes that emotion again. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day. So take action. Attuned to the moon is success is close. I just must trust. Success is close. I just must trust. And it sounds like you're trusting your emotions rather than your ego, or rather than what it is that you know is right. That's about where I'm at with it so far. Trusting in your emotion rather than your ego, rather than your mind. We on to the Black Moon astrology cards. Had to get my thumbs right. Shuffle these big old things. I'm going quick with the thumb joke. It's not even a joke though, man. For real. Aquarius. I know. Aquarius. I know. Now that's interesting with all this right here. Excuse me. With all this that's going on, it's interesting to see what the Aquarius card has in store for us from the Black Moon astrology day. Turn this phone on. Silencio. All right. Expect to be tested and shown waves of the future. Oh, I'm sorry. Aquarius, I know. January 20th through February 18th. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Alan Kay. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. By Alan Kay. Expect to be tested and shown waves of the future. Ruled by the planet of a sudden insight, Uranus, but in earlier times, Saturn, the planet of wisdom. Aquarians tend to have a natural aptitude for genius. Even those that are not geniuses are able to collect facts and knowledge far beyond the scope of those of other signs. Because of their vast intelligence, it doesn't take Aquarians long to see that they are superior in intellect to most people. This gives them a certain disdain over anything they view as common or ordinary. As seers into the future, Aquarians are ahead of the game and have accurate visions of the way things will be. This is why the sign of Aquarius rules science fiction and anything brand new. In reality, Aquarians see waves of the future in a way the rest of us cannot. Aquarians can be very stubborn in their views, even when those views appear to be off the wall to others. They will fight long and hard just to have the freedom to stay weird. And they will fight for the rest of us to stay weird as well. Whatever is taboo or outlandish greatly appeals to them, if only in the imagination. So often times they are artists, inventors, and speculative writers. I'm an Aquarius moon, so catching me guilty. As an air sign, meaning they are primarily mental and not emotional, they can be great humanitarians but not very practical. And inside every Aquarian, no matter how attractive or glamorous, lives a geek. The type who wants to escape the mundane world and enter the realms of fantasy cons, the graphic novel, appointment games, and role-playing. Yeah. At the same time, they can be rational and tend not to get caught up in emotional dramas. Aquarians are more interested in friendships over romantic relationships. In fact, Aquarians are at first a friend before being a lover, unless of course you insult them by disagreeing with their far-fetched ideas, and then your history. Aquarians are very attracted to people of other ethnicities and races. So if they decide to couple with someone, it's So if they do decide to couple with someone, it's generally a person who does not come from the same background, or sometimes even the opposite gender. Through all relationships, Aquarians will develop and grow, often as some kind of artist. Yet there's always a disconnected quality to Aquarians. They are noticeably peculiar, and in this they pride themselves. If the Aquarius card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. It is possible you are to meet a group of people or become involved in organizations that will support you in unusual plans and ideas. It may be like a family group, but the emphasis will be placed primarily on the ideas of the crowd. If so, you can consider yourself the idealistic piper at the front of your group. You may find yourself dealing with persons from an exotic or dissimilar background, those of a different ethnicity or culture than yours, from which you will learn greatly. Transgender people and cross-dressing people may possibly mean something in your world right now. You will acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings, which are changing you. In the coming months, traveling too far away, exotic places is likely to factor in. Mastering a new technology and dealing with futuristic concepts will be benefit to you. Whatever you accomplish in the near future will be based on how well you master these new ideas and approaches. Science fiction or fantasy may become subjects of an art form for you. Another meaning behind this card is the meeting up of cutting-edge people, those who challenge what you believe to be true or established, though it may not be. Many times, these people will be artists. With this card choice, you're likely to be mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and success. The Aquarius card in brief is the future, speculation, visions, speculative literature, science fiction, planets, stars, and outer space, outside time and space, aliens, technology, computers, bionics, electricity, phones and other modes of communication, mental expansion, flights of genius, arrogance, flightiness, bisexuality, cross-dressing, optical patterns, pewter, silver, and aluminum foil, taboo subjects, original ideas, free thinking, the unconventional, groups and associations, people of a like mind who may be of a different mind to the rest of the society, a bohemian crowd, going against the status quo, marching to the beat of a different drummer, daring to be uncommon, appreciating the odd and unusual, taking on a challenge. The corresponding card will be the Star, and I think that is the Pole Star, number 17 card in Wildwood Tarot. Okay. The key ideas: eccentricity, surprises, standing alone, the future, technology, outer space, mastery. Absolutely. So it seems to me like you may be coming across some sort of opportunity involving others, you know what I mean? And I believe that the perception that the way you look at the opportunity, you know what I mean, is going to make all the difference in the world with your choices, because knowing you are just like, well, this is like this, if this is like that, if this is like that, everything has to be perfect for you, you know. So if these things don't line up for you and fit well in your mind, chances are you're going to bail out. But sometimes you have to go with the dream. Sometimes you have to go with the feeling. You know, sometimes you got to go with that intuition, that gut instinct, you know, and your mind's telling me no, but your body's telling you yes, baby. You feel me? Just like that, you know, just like that, you know. Your mind's telling you no, and your body's telling you yes. You have to go with that gut instinct. Sometimes it's just the truth. But I think that you may be coming across an opportunity involving other people, or you may be thinking about backing out of an opportunity involving other people, maybe to teach somebody a lesson or some shit like that, some to that extent, you know what I mean? Because it's just all logic to you, it's all ego to you. You see what I'm saying? So maybe pride based or something like that. If it feels the slightest way like it might be something that's gonna hurt you if you don't take advantage, or if you do back out or something like that, if you do feel like that, then you might need to kind of just like think again. And it's funny that I say think again, because I really want you to feel on your decision rather than think on your decision, okay? Emotions are running high right now. And that's what we banking on in this reading, alright? Alright, Roses. This has been another Crown King presentation. I said that, but I got supposed to be like, alright, Roses. I am Tarot King the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. So yeah, I fucked that all up. Anyway, I'm Tarot King the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. Thank you guys so much for joining in, tapping in, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be back the very next day with another reading for ya. Alright. Love you guys. Be looking out for those mid month readings coming up right now. I ain't gonna say the date. Just wait. Looking out for those mid-month readings. Alright. Love you guys. Like blessings. Love and peace.